Clutter is not your friend. It's a sneaky liar and bully keeping you trapped in chaos and overwhelm. It's been feeding you lies all along, but today we're going to challenge those lies, take back control, and finally focus on what really matters. It's time to break free. Clutter sneaks into our life under false pretenses. It comes disguised as things you need or want, and before you know it, it overwhelms your space. It holds you hostage, demands your attention, and drains your energy. It leaves you feeling discouraged, stressed, anxious. Clutter feeds on fear of letting go, fear of what will happen if you don't have enough. It bullies you into believing that holding on is safer than releasing. But clutter is not safety, it's suffocation. It weighs you down and prevents you from living the life you deserve. Clutter convinces you that more stuff is more happiness. And without it, you'd be losing part of yourself and missing out on life. Actually, holding on to clutter is what makes you miss out. You miss out on peace, clarity, and freedom. Every time you look at your clutter, you feel guilty and worthless. It reminds you of what you are not and what you haven't done. Clutter is a constant, silent critic in the background of your life. It tells you, you spent all that money on me. You can't let me go. Remember, I was a gift. What will they think if they knew you got rid of me? You'll need me someday. You'll miss me too much, even if you haven't used it in 5 years. The truth is, you don't owe clutter anything, and it's time to stop letting it call the shots. Recognizing the lies is the first step to standing up to your clutter. Most of what clutter tells you is really fear or guilt disguised as necessity. Every time you think, I need this, ask yourself, what's the truth here? Do you really need it if you haven't even looked at it in 5 years? How likely is it that you're going to use it in the next 5 years? Is that item really serving you, or is it living in your space rent-free? If you think, I have sentimental value, you need me, think instead, memories live in my heart. I can hold the memory without having the thing. If your clutter says, keep me, I'm too good to give away, think you might be exactly what someone else needs right now. I'm going to make that person's day. If it says, I'll make you happy and successful someday, say instead, my happiness and success come from within. Holding on to this object won't make me happy or successful. I'm part of your identity. No, you're not. Who I am isn't defined by what I own. I can let you go and still be me. You'll feel guilty if you let me go. No, I won't. You're no longer serving me, so I'll let you go freely. If you let me go, you lose part of your past. No, I won't. My past is part of me. I honor it by focusing on what matters now. Clutter thrives on controlling your space, your time, your emotions. Acknowledge the emotional attachment you feel, but redefine the relationship so that you take back control. You own your possessions. They don't own you. Instead of feeling obligated to hold on to things, remind yourself that you get to decide what stays and what goes. When you start decluttering, you take back your power one item at a time. Maybe you could set your decluttering criteria at the onset so you know what questions you're going to ask. Have I used this in the past year? Does it support the life I'm trying to create? Would I buy it again today? How many hours would I be prepared to work to buy this item? Every item you clear is a victory. Every step you take weakens clutter's grip. Decluttering is a muscle that you develop, and I find that it gets easier over time. Take small, consistent steps to help you reclaim your space. You are the boss. Clutter is no match for you. Take back control. Clutter thrives on old stories. Things from the past, memories of who you once were. You have to write a new story. Your space should tell the story of the life you're living today, not the one you've outgrown. Create a new vision and goals for your life and your space. They should excite you and fire you up so it makes it impossible to hold on to anything that doesn't fit into your new story. In another video, I spoke about reflecting on your values like simplicity, family, creativity. Those values will guide your decisions emotions as you declutter. Focus on what truly matters. Don't let clutter define your priorities. Instead, choose to surround yourself with items that add value and that are part of your purpose. It can be helpful to set boundaries. Clutter is a bully, and all bullies thrive when there are no boundaries. Designate spaces for what you need and love so there's no room for clutter. When our space is limited, we have no choice but to prioritize the things we love and use. I discovered that when I downsized to a one-bedroom apartment, it's really impossible to accumulate too much stuff. When you declutter, you're not just creating physical space, you're also creating mental and emotional space for what matters most in your life. Clutter is a bully, but you're stronger. Every time you say no to clutter and yes to yourself, you're winning. You're the victor, not the victim. Clutter has no power over you. You have power over it. Thank you for being here, and if the video resonated with you, leave me a comment to let me know. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.